Okay. Nagsalita na naman ako ng walang audio. Sorry, okay. Hello guys, welcome back to Money and Chi, and thank you for telling me na walang audio. Now, so nakalimutan ko yung sinabi ko, no? So this is our 14th day at Thursday of our live stream covering global markets, US stocks, yan. So how are you guys doing today? I hope your tradings improved. I hope you are using what we learned daily, no? So if you had gains yesterday, then you can share it with us. By the way, yesterday is kind of weird day, no? If you traded last night, I thought the market will go up immediately, but then it started a little bit downwards, probably because some people are getting ready for the inauguration na baka magkaroon ng riot ulit like what happened in ano, 'di ba? Where's that? In Capitol. So this time, I think that's what happened. And then once Biden started speaking, no, and then he slowly shared his platform, and then slowly the stocks goes up, no. So there are stocks that we got in yesterday and went up before the day ends, which is good, no. What else? Yeah, whatever we talk here, guys. So if there are some people new here in our channel, and also guys, if you can like the video, no, para it can help us reach other people. What do you call that? Ano yung sasabihin ko? Nakalimutan ko. um, Ayan, whatever we discuss here is educational, for educational purposes, no? So it's something that, you can use for your decision making. Don't take everything I say as is, no? So do your own research. Yes, we give some comments, no, but I'm not a financial advisor, so everything I say, take it with a grain of salt and do your own research, no. So that's how we do it here. And for those new, we are talking about US markets, global stuff. So if you're interested as well in learning and starting to trade in US markets, then this is a good channel or live stream for you. Okay? So let's read some of your comments and say hi to everyone again. Okay. Hello, Marfy. Hello, Edward. Hello, Alex. Need po namin kumita sa global, nagkabuhusan sa local markets. Ano yung mga nagbuhusan sa, Philippine stock? Hindi ko pa na-open yung account ko. Hello, Jonah. Ayan. Sa US market, marami kayong choices na stocks. Pag nabuhusan na yung ibang nagtataasan, you can move to another one. So, that's good. Versace on the floor pa rin kanina. Ano yun? Anong stocks yun? Share nyo naman. Flooring play. Tapos yung mga nabuhusan, no, walling naman. Nagwo-walling, umiiyak kasi malungkot. Mining and other basura stocks, yes. Anong tingin ko sa BNGO? Yeah, let's discuss BNGO today as well. So aside from that, we'll also discuss Tradingview, how to use the platform for those of you who wants to use it for charting. Sige. Let's go now to the news first and then let's go to BNGO. Kasi I bought yesterday BNGO. Kasi 'di ba nag-release sila ng bagong shares, and I took advantage of that and got a little bit in again. Hindi naman masyado, wait lang. so for me kasi in BNGO, before nag-full ako sa kanya, full load. And in my eToro portfolio kasi, I have maximum limit per stock, no? So let's say per stock. I put, let's say, 2.5% of my portfolio. So I think I got like half of that threshold for per stock for me in BNGO. So 50% of my threshold is already placed in BNGO yesterday when it went down around 15%. So I got a good entry price there around 7. So I'll just wait for it to go up again to 10, ganyan. Hello, Ronald. every um every day ako nagantay sa live mo. Thank you, thank you. Happy that you guys are always watching. Sobrang happy. Ayan. So anyways, this is our day 14, no? Thank you. And I wanted to share with you this one meme, no? Lalo na yung mga nabuhusan pala dyan. Baka makarelate kayo, no? So, ito si Kuya. Sabi niya, I bought at the top. Tapos, yung mga iba, kasi like in US market, uso yung, if you want to trade in US market, you have to download Twitter, no? And find the tweets about those stocks. And then usually you can see those people na parang, by the day, yan, just hold, Lambo soon, we're shaking out the weak hands, you're gonna be rich man, something like that. Para you don't sell, no? Kasi you bought at the top. And this is the guy who experienced FOMO, no? Fear of missing out. Natakot siya ma-miss out. So, pumili siya nung nasa top, tapos biglang nagkabuhusan. So, sakto pala, no? Sakto pala yan. Ayan. Anyways, we have less news right now, no? Definitely now Biden is the officially the president of United States, and all the other countries are welcoming him and are happy that he's now the president, no? So that's one good news. One reason na alam niyo yon, hindi na masyadong, how do you call that, unstable, kasi you already know the outcome. So finally it's done. So less gulo in the market. So first, let's go to restaurants get sales lift from the latest stimulus check. So that's a good thing for restaurant owner, businesses, because they really need that stimulus. And I'm not sure in the Philippines, pero even here in our street dito sa Germany, ang dami ng restaurants that are closing. There's even one sa front namin, merong new store. Kaka-open lang niya. I think nung pagkadating ko, which is around July, dumating ako dito sa Germany, July, kakabukas lang niya. And there's pandemic, diba? So, definitely, nagko-close yung mga stores, ganyan. Tapos, eto lang, nagtatanggalan na sila ulit. So, that's how difficult it is to maintain your businesses these days, especially for those brick and mortar stores. So I think it's best right now to actually start doing businesses online, no? And then eventually, once everything is clearer, then we can set up the store. So that's the risk that they took. They think na magiging okay siya after 6 months, probably by now. But then, malakas kasi yung cash burn yan. So, every month, you have to pay for the rent, which is expensive. And, wala kang income. So, that's difficult. And, I feel bad for those. And especially for restaurants. Good for restaurants, diba? Kasi they can still sell takeouts. But of course, if you're at home and you want to save money, diba? Tapos wala ka ring work, then might as well buy from the groceries and cook yourself, diba? Than buy from the restaurants, which are expensive. So, they're also getting hit. And the reason why people are going to restaurants, diba? Aside from, of course, they want to, for convenience, especially if you're working, diba? You're working 8 hours, you don't want to cook anymore, so you buy from the restaurant. So, that's the things that, at least they get a little lift from the government for them to sustain their business. And then there's another news, no? So this one, I'm just telling you, take it not seriously so much, kasi this news is coming from CNBC, and CNBC is known for hating Tesla so much. And they give news a lot about Tesla, na bad news about them or something. I don't know why they hate Tesla so much. Probably because they're with Warren Buffett and Warren is with BYD, you know. Anyways, so Tesla Model 3 reportedly explodes in Shanghai parking garage. Yan. So, I think I read it a little bit, pero I cannot find it in Bloomberg. I cannot find it in Wall Street. So, it's only in CNBC. So, I don't know if it's really, you know, Tesla model, this misfunctioning or something. Although it's something that you have to take or you have to remember lang din in case it's, you know, it explodes. Pero I think if it's really serious, it should have been taken up by Wall Street already and Bloomberg, 'di ba? Pero it's not there, so I don't know. Maybe may nabangga lang or something. It just so happened that that's the Tesla car that that guy owns. So, ganyan. So, be careful lang din on the news that you look at. Although CNBC kasi has a lot of um, viewers, especially in the US, and they can actually drive prices up and down. No? That's why I also look at them. Even though sometimes they're not very reliable, you have to look at them because a lot of people are watching them. Next one, European clash with Pfizer over vaccine delivery. So, if you are invested in Pfizer, I think it went down really down na, no, from its trend line. Nano na siya sa bottom niya. And I don't know what will happen with this news, no. It might even go down. And I think Pfizer is also supposed to give dividend by next week. So that will also drive the stock price down because dividend usually gives an effect of downward movement for stocks, you know, especially if those people who did not get the dividend, you know, they want to discount that from the price. So that's what happens usually. So yeah, next one is mountain of small loans looms over Europe's banks. So that's one good or bad news. Kasi first, good news because for banks, of course, that's income. You know, small loans is for them to get more interest rate, diba? That's interest income. That's an income for them. But of course, this small loans can also affect like for example if they cannot pay, diba, so that's one risk as well. So hopefully they did their due diligence well and the government can help them in the case that these loans or this borrowers cannot pay back, no, because we know naman what's happening right now in the in the markets, in the employment sector. So businesses are closing, less jobs and all that. It's getting worse every day. And yeah, anyways, I think we're getting closer to that breaking point wherein everybody realizes the real problem and, you know, gets their cash out and be prepared. Anyways, next one is Buffett backed BYD sells 3.9 billion of shares as EV stocks electrify. Okay. Okay. Let's see BYD later, no? Lagay natin sa checklist natin kung ano nangyari sa stock price ni BYD. And Tesla. Tapos guys, if you have stock requests, no, let me know. I'm adding BNGO as well. We'll look at the chart of BNGO and pre-market as well. Next one. COVID relief immigration among White House priorities. So this is good, no? Kasi COVID relief, this will give us some fuel to stay alive during the market, okay? And global stocks follow Wall Street higher. So I don't know, no, if Philippines also increased today in terms of PSEI kasi sabi nyo yung mining is and mga Subaru stocks went down. So ano kaya yung buong PSEI? Let's check later. Okay. Let's check now some of your questions and some request. Ay, nawala yung ano ko. Let's move to the live stream. Okay. Wait lang ah. Buy on dip, may mas dip pa pala. Yun lang. Dapat ready kayo pag hindi pa siya yung ultimate dip. Kaya, I always say test buy muna eh. I don't add everything immediately. Test buy, pag bumaba ulit, test buy ulit. Hanggang sa, okay, ito na talaga yung dip, pasok. Ganyan. You really inspired me mag-stock trading since May last year pa. More power. Thank you, Mavic Gonzalez. And I hope you're getting better each day on trading, no? Carlos de Guzman. Ma'am Chi, naka-experience na ba kayo ng mabuhusan at this level or even worse? What did you do if so? Paolo Supnet. Hi, Chi. Hello sa Paolo. And Leonor Balbao. INPX. INPX. Yung tanong mo is mabuhusan. Honestly, in my whole life, my whole career, nabuhusan ba ako ever? Oh yeah, oo, nabuhusan ako. Share ko sa inyo yung stocks. Pero kasi, it's not more of nabuhusan kasi I thought yung kanina nag-comment, diba? Parang kala mo deep na, hindi pa pala deep. So, I think that's the one. Pag ganun kasi ako, ang ginagawa ko, and I don't suggest you doing the same way. Kasi, magkakaiba naman tayo ng risk level and holding capacity, no? So, there's this one. I got into this. So, I thought it's creating a flag right here. Wait. It's called CRDF. And this stock actually has a good news. So, it's really weird. And I think it's really technical what happened here. And I was busy with this one kasi it's not in eToro. So, I trade this in IBKR. And in IBKR, pagka busy ako sa eToro, na portfolio ko, minsan nakakaligtaan ko to. So anyway, so I got into this. This is a very good one. It's Cardiff Oncology. They're creating works on cancer, no? And as you can see, I think it's creating this flag. And I thought it's gonna break. So at this point, I bought. Tapos pagbalik ko, andito na siya. Yun lang naman. Ayan, so nalagpasan na ako. Alas na hindi ko na siya na cut loss. Na miss out ko siya. And right now, it's sitting at its 200 EMA. And this is not basura stock. So that's one thing na, I'm, at least, I check. Actually, loss siya palagi. Like, the loss every year is nababawasan. So, yun. But this is not very, helpful din. And I don't put all of my money here. Siguro I just put around 5% of my portfolio in IBKR. So it doesn't hurt a lot, no? So, pero at this point, I added. Nag-add ako para maka-exit ako in case na hindi na siya tumuloy, dumiretso sa taas. Pero, I averaged down so that I can exit earlier. Siguro around here, ganyan. Maka-zero ako. So, from here, yun. Nakinalahati ko siya. So, yun yung ginagawa ko para maka-exit ako. Kasi ayoko naman na mag-exit ng sobrang loss ako, no? So, with this one, I think I lost around 30%. So, as you can see, hindi naman, yan, 20. 30, pero tumaas siya eh. Ayan, nasa around 28% yung loss ko dito. Wag po akong tularan. Ayan, so, yun lang guys. Tapos move on ka na kasi ganun talaga eh. Mayroon ka namang ibang winners eh. Like for example, si ADMI. Binili ko to, parang nandito siya. And ang target ko is 1 lang, no? So, when I bought it, it was around this price. Nasa, dito, yung 1 red line niya. So, sabi ko, sige, bili ako. Kasi nag-ano to eh, parang yung 1 day gain niya, top gainer siya at some point. So, sabi ko, sige, abutin ko, antayin ko siya hanggang 1, 30% off. Kasi, yung trend line niya is sumusunod siya, no? Nandun lang siya, hindi siya lumalabas. Tapos, kahapon, bigla siyang lumipad. Papunta ng 1.4. So, binenta ko siya ng 1.47 yata. So, instead na 30% yung gain ko, kumita naman ako ng around 80. Alam ko nag-sell ako at 85% eh. So, bawi ko na yung loss ko doon. So, hindi naman ako malungkot. So, even though na malungkot ka dun sa iba mong trades, ganun talaga. May losers ka, may winner ka. So, just make sure that mas marami kang winner kesa sa loser. Kasi like, for example, even with that stock, yung CRDF, ang yung risk reward ko naman dito is mataas din eh. I know I'm planning to sell it at around, so when I bought it around here, I'm planning to sell it around mga 50% gain eh. So, minsan talaga, ito yung all-time high niya. So, that's 58%. So, that's my target, the minimum, no? Kasi usually, even naman yung ma-reach na yung all-time high niya, lumalagpas pa siya. So, I think I'm targeting around 80 to 100% gain for this stock. Tapos, 30% yung loss ko. So, that's my risk-reward ratio. Medyo mataas yung tolerance ko sa risk, guys, ha. So, I don't know how tolerant you are to risk, but I'm okay losing up to 50% sometimes. And I don't really mind. Like, for example, if you look at my Bitcoin right now, it's sitting around, I think, 20% loss na ako sa kanya. But I'm still holding it. Chill lang ako. Kasi I have other runners, no? So, if it doesn't go up today, and I think we have to look at the Bitcoin din na chart, no? Kasi, jologs siya ngayon eh. Na-cross niya na yung technical support resistance niya. So, I think it could go down again. O yun o, kinross na naman niya yung 20 EMA niya. So, most likely, tatouch na yung 50 EMA niya to 29. So, siguro when it reach 29, I'll add para ma-average down ulit yung yung cost ko sa kanya. Tapos, I can exit earlier if I want to exit earlier. So, yun yung style ko na jologs. And I don't think any other traders will do the same because others, they just exit. For me, I want to exit at a better price. And usually when price make buhos kasi the next day it bounce a little bit. So, might as well buy on the buhos and then sell on the bounce. So, at least average down tapos lesser yung cost ko, yung loss ko, ganyan. Pero you have to be very, sagad ng, attention mo sa kanya. As in, focus na focus ka. Ayan. INPX. Okay. Sulat ko na si INPX. Thank you sa paligo, BSC. Nakaka-relax vlog mo. Thank you, John Dave. So, nabuhusan pala kayo kay BSC, no? Kasi medyo sikat siya last time. And, tinanong din ako nung Patreon ko about that. Sabi ko, bantayan nyo, kapag nafe-feel nyo na magkakabuhusan, labas na kaagad, labas. So, ngayon kung nagka-issue na naman kayo sa platform, anong tawag dito, sa broker nyo, then, yan, good luck. Anyways, ayun, nga pala, so, we'll discuss, how to use what platform I'm using. This is Tradingview, and I don't know if you use Tradingview as well, pero, sige, let's cover that. What I like about Tradingview is this function. So, this is the, how do you call this? This is the chart, diba? Pero, if you click here, let's choose a different stock. Let's say BNGO, no? So, like, symbol. BNGO. Okay, this one. I like the fact that I can just click here na all the stocks that I have, like in my eToro report, no? So I just check it here. Sorry. I click that and then it shows here na. So the only problem here is you have to pay for it. But if you use my link code, I think you can get $60. Basta may discount yon yung nasa description ko. And if only you like to use this, I'm not forcing you. It's just that it's so easy for me to use this. And I check Webull as well, but this is the one I'm more comfortable to use. That's why I'm using this. Um, nakasanayan ko na lang, parang ganon. So anyways, magulo ako mag ano minsan kasi I look at 2 time frame, no? So for this one, you can use 2 views. Like for me, I use this. So I have 5 minute here and then I have 1 day here. So right now, I just use one para makita nyo ng clear, no? So, but when I'm trading, I always check 5 minute and 1 day time frame. And then that's when I decide when to buy or to sell, diba? Tapos, what I like about this is that, you can click here and you can see yung symbol na yan. And sometimes kasi when you do technical analysis, you want to see other people, diba? What do they think about it? Because you can post your ideas here. Actually, I wanted to post some ideas as well, pero minsan nakakalimutan ko. Busy lang. Pero if you want, you can follow me as well. I'm Money and Chi here. So sometimes at some point I will post some of my ideas. Pero here you can see na they have the technical yung lever na to. If how do you call this sa karto, di ba? Halatang hindi marunong sa sasakyan eh. So yeah, nasa buy siya. And I think this is more of like anong technical indicators yung nagsisignal ng buy, and it kind of summarizes all na the technical indicators and it shows you yung mga yon. So we can click here the technicals. And then you can see yan. So oscillators, yung summary niya, this one. So moving averages, strong buy. So there's like 15 buy signal and 1 neutral and 1 sell. So you can see all of the stuff here. So that's easy to, so you don't have to do it yourself. Just so you know, you can verify your charts based on this already. And then you can click the ideas. This is another thing that I really like because it kind of helps you as well to verify your thoughts. Like for example, if you have you're bullish, you want to do long here. So you check other people's ideas in terms of their technical analysis on this chart. And then you can see, and then you can learn something new as well from here, from time to time. Ayan, no? So they even explain the reason why, yung mga ganyan. Tapos, and it's a good avenue for you to learn as well because it's a very good platform. Like yesterday, I learned something new. It's a new indicator that I learned. It's called raindrops. So, and I'll show you that. So for raindrops, I really like that new indicator that I learned. Labo eh, no? Ayan, so with raindrops, it doesn't work on a daily thing. So you have to use, let's say, 5 minutes. Sorry. Pero I need to understand this more, ha? I cannot really explain this very well to you guys because I haven't studied it very well. I just learned it yesterday. So like, for example, for this 5 minute 5 ticks, no? Yan. So for example, for this one, so this it 1 2 3 4 5 5 ticks siya, no? So you can see where most of the people, where is the biggest volume, no? Bakit masyado siyang dikit? Masyado silang close. Anyway, so as you can see here, the most volume is here at this price, no? 7.92. And that gives you a lot of explanation. Like, those people who bought it at 7.92 probably don't want to sell below 7.92. So at least for a short-term perspective, 5 minute, I can see na, okay, this is a threshold, it's very important. It could be a good support level. Parang ganun. But of course, indicators are just there to give you some indicators. And this is just 5 minutes. So it's dangerous as well to use it as is. So just give you some sort of volume. Kasi of course here you can see, okay, there's big volume here. Pero at what price most of this volume bought? And so I realized na yan dito. So at 7.92. So I know for sure that if I bought lower than that, no, so in terms of VWAP, no, that I know that I am better than them. Or I bought it at a cheaper price than them, and therefore I don't think that I will have a hard time. And I bought it around 7.889 ngayon. So I think I'm a safe mode for BNGO. Tapos yun, I'll close it again, like I'll hide it kasi it's kind of confusing me sometimes. But just so, you know, those things that medyo triggering like this, no, malaki yung mga wicks niyan. I just want to know where's this, you know, where's the level of the volume in terms of that. Then I use that. So that's awesome. I just want to share it with you. Ganon. Anyway, so let's go back to the platform, no. So yan. Anyways. Yan. So the idea also, you know, they use different types of how do you call this, indicators. So if you are into technical analysis in the future, like Jess, of course you can go to Jess page, no. But if you want to learn more, like yung ganyan, mabilis, or magbabasa ka lang, if you like reading and then also the application, then you can also go here and learn, no. Tapos tanong nyo kay Jess paano i-apply. Total siya yung expert ng technical analysis, no. So yan, this is how I confirm as well some of my ideas, no. So this is good for me. So for example, if I'm very bullish on this stock, tapos I think, oh, this is like a cup and handle. So I'll look at this. If it's the same, we have the same idea, then that's good, no. I have at least 2 or 3 people that think about that, and ilan yung mga followers sila and nagbabasa sa kanila. So I like the idea part because that gives me some confirmation of what I think. And yan, so sa overview as well, they have a little bit of financial information. But for financial information, I use Yahoo Finance. Especially if you don't have IBKR, Yahoo Finance is a good platform for you to use as well. And then maybe next week we can discuss like how to use it one by one then, and what are this information and how will it help you, diba? So anyways, yeah, this is the overview. So, yan. I think ay, bakit nasa ideas pa rin tayo? Anyways, let's click it this way. Mas madali. From the beginning. Ayan. So, you can also follow and set an alarm. Pero for alarm, I think even if you pay, kasi I get like the Pro lang, not the Pro Plus. Mas mahal kasi yun. Unlimited with 5 indicators and 2 views. Okay, yung views na ano, up to 2 charts lang na ganyan. 2 views lang ako. Hindi ako pwede mag more than 2 kasi I need to pay more than that. Okay, so yun lang, medyo pricey siya. But for me, I paid the price, although it's expensive, because yeah, I think it's worth it for me, ha. And sabi ko lang, I need to gain at least $20 a month for me to be able to pay the charting that I use, no. So it's a cost for my trading. Yan. Anyway, so that's the technicals. These are some of the financials. But again, I don't use this. I don't use Tradingview for checking the financials. I use IBKR because I have that, and Yahoo Finance. So, but so still you can use this. They have the balance sheet. They have the dividend. Yeah, and they have the valuation. Yan. And then they have the profile. You have to read this. This is very important. What kind of business you're dealing with, diba? And I like this one kasi it also compiles the news. So it's very important that you read the news, no? So because in US, the stocks move a lot based on news, no? Especially if you're waiting for, let's say, FDA approval, mga ganyan. So yan. It's very important because they also compile all the news here. Yon. So, if you have any questions about Tradingview, let me know. If you want to try it out, you can open an account using my link. You don't have to pay immediately. Just so you know, you can get a discount using my link if ever you want to turn into paid. Just try it first. Then add me. My username is chichow. Money and Chi. Money and Chi. With TradingView, it's Money and Chi. And then follow me. And then siguro if I have many followers, then I'll probably post some ideas moving forward, no? Anyway, so this is the chart. I super like the chart because it's so easy for me to navigate. Yan. Yun lang. So, let's move on now to checking the stocks, no? And if you have questions, let me know so I can answer. Guten Tag, Ken Uy. Hello, Jonathan Pax. Micron? Anong Micron? Stock ba yan? Wait lang. Bakit po ang ganda mo, Miss Chi? At nag-bright, ang bright mo pa. Sakto lang, hindi naman ako ganda. Kayo naman, sakto lang. Baka lumaki ulo ko. Anyways, tanong ko lang, Ma'am Chi, kung pwedeng i-connect ang eToro port sa TradingView. Thank you. Actually, hindi yata. Pero what I do is I create watch list. So here, you can click yung eToro, yung watch list mo. Tapos, create watch list. Yan. Create new list. Tapos, I put all of my stocks here. So, i-add ko lang dyan. Tapos, anong stocks yung meron ako. Tapos, yun. Mapupunta na siya dito. Para it's easy for me. So, I just check it here. Usually, I have a small laptop, but I have two windows. So the other one is TradingView, the other one is eToro, and then I do my trades in eToro, and then I check the chart. Kasi I do order sometimes. Sometimes hindi ako makaantay. Nasa baba naman siya. Nag-market price. But sometimes, or most of the time, lalo na kung hindi pa siya bumababa dun sa price na gusto kong level, at least, kunyari, nag-aantay ako ng 10 EMA, then ipaprice ko siya ng order. So, I just need to look at this and then place my order on the other side of the mountain. Of the mountain! Joke lang. So, let's go back to BNGO, no? So BNGO, this happened before, no? So, if you are watching us, like, from the beginning, diba? Like, since last week, they also offered new shares. And ito yung nangyari, diba? Nag-offer sila ng share, tapos bumaba next day. So, it's the same thing, no? Bumaba rin siya after mag-offer ng share. And then, it just continues to go down a little bit. And then, it fired up again. Umakyat na siya ulit. So, we're expecting the same movement from BNGO. So, we can check the pre-market right now kung ano yung move ni BNGO. Kasi, like I said, 50% pa lang ng threshold ko yung nasa kanya. Kasi, I'm ready in case it goes lower today, no? Then I can, how do you call this? I can, my favorite, average down again. Ayan. So, let's see. Umangat na siya ng 1.24%. Pero this is just pre-market, so don't worry. It can still go up or down. We are not sure. But all I know is that mas malaki yung ni-require nila na money this time. So, it can just move within this range. It can even touch the 10 EMA. So, I'm just prepared if it touch the 10 EMA, then I have enough cash to reload. And then, I'll just wait until it goes to 14. Hindi, siguro 12 okay na sa akin. Yeah, masaya na ako sa 12. Pero kung kaya niyang umabot ng 14, why not? Yun. Yun yung play ko kay BNGO. So, right now, I got in. like 50% of my threshold, and I'm waiting for another 50% to, siguro hindi, mga 60% na actually yung naipasok ko. So, the 40%, if it goes down even further, then I'll add. If it goes up, siguro hindi na, okay na ako sa kanya. Hindi na ako mag-a-add. Or baka pag-isipan ko. Minsan nagbabago ako ng isip eh. You know, girls. INPX, no? Let's see. In Pixon. Oh, wow. Ang nice naman ng chart. Very, very, naka-rounding bottom ba siya? Yan, naka-rounding bottom. Ang saya. Ang ganda naman nito. Asan yung ano niya? Yung 200 EMA niya. Wait. Okay. Hindi ko makita yung 200 EMA. Anyways, sir. Mga ganitong stocks, actually, ang ganda niyang tingnan, di ba? Pero natatakot ako sa kanya. Again, I need a pullback for this before I enter. Kasi na-release niya na to, oh. So, the next high that he can achieve is 1.68. So, if you get in here right now, tapos, 168 na. So, sabihin na natin ma-achieve niya yung last high niya. That's only 16% gain for you. So, if you are planning to enter, although may next pa, no? The next one is around 2. So, if it can reach 2, then that's 39% upside for you. Yeah, pero looking at its previous, yan, you can see naman how it moved before, di ba? Akyat siya, bababa siya, akyat siya, bababa siya, akyat siya, bababa siya. So, I think it's kind of risky right now to make habol on this one. Just for me, meron ba siyang catalyst or anything that is super reasonable for you to take a risk? Then you have to find that out. So let's see. INPX. Pre-market niya 7%, 7.6% up na ulit. After CEO touts distancing, contact tracing technology in USA today. Okay, this is the good news, no? That's why it's running. Meron silang heavy volume after this, contact tracing technology in USA. Soared 32% on heavy volume in pre-market trading Tuesday after volume. Okay, Ali said he believed in Pixon was in position to fill a critical need during the COVID-19 pandemic, as its product can help businesses monitor physical distancing, facilitate digital contact tracing, and identify areas within facilities to focus increased cleaning efforts in Monday. Wow! Actually, that's a good technology, no? Parang, siguro, kunyari, nanong ka sa restaurant, tapos nagdikit kayo konti. Parang magwawang-wang-wang-wang-wang. Yeah, that's a good one. So, that's probably why it's still going up, no? For this case, since meron siyang magandang news, no, it can actually break through yung EMAs niya. So, let's see. INPX. Let's draw yung yan. 1.27. Pero ingat lang always monitor these types of stocks kasi pagka naglabas ng biglang bad news, parang biglang, ay, hindi pala nag-work. Minsan ganun sila, naglalabas sila ng news tapos hindi pa naman secured, hindi pa naman, wala pang proof of concept, mga ganyan. So, be careful. So, this one will check the 5 minutes. when is the best time to enter within the date. Yan. So, as you can see, medyo, ano siya, sumusunod naman siya, no? Yan. As you can see, mukhang itatouch niya si 50 EMA. I think it's safe to get in at 1.34. Okay? Definitely, it will go up 7% yung pre-market niya, no? Pero that pre-market is not that very strong, no? So, if you know like a super strong pre-market, it will definitely go up, like jump 20%, ganyan. So, nagkakaroon ng gap upon opening. Pero 7% is not that high. So, I think it can have a little bit push down before it actually goes up again. So, if you have that opportunity to wait a little bit for pullback, then you can go straight ahead and invest. But at this point, andun ka sa FOMO side, andun ka sa peak side, no? So, yun, baka lang naman ma-tsempuhan mo. So, you can buy around this area, yan. Check mo rin, like, if it really crosses this line, actually, you can actually even do this. So, you can see na nag-cross niya yung line, di ba? Just in case, sabihin na natin na, okay, China, nalampasan naman yan na yung line, mali ka na tinetrace na line, no? So, ito na, yung dalawang, top niya, no? Dalawang resistance level niya. So, either way, sige, okay, fine. And then, at least wait for it to bounce a little bit here, around 1.41 before you enter, no? Kesa pumasok ka, or wait niyo yung movement niya for the first 30 minutes, no? Kung diretso ba siyang akyat or bababa muna siya, ganyan. So, you can at least trace kung saan siya gagalaw, ba? Diba? Huwag pasok ka agad yung pre-market, yung naka-order ka, market open yung order mo. Huwag ganun. Bantayan mo siya, check mo yung movement niya, and then that's when you actually trigger that hit button and buy, 'di ba? So I hope you hit the like button. Ganda ng ng keme. But anyways, it looks nice. I like these charts, no? Yung babang-baba na siya. Wala nang ibababa pa. So, malay mo, mag times 5 yan. Lalo na kung lahat ng businesses umorder sa kanya ng at 143, baka umabot siya ng 3. 'Di ba? Wah, 100% up din yun, 'di ba? And that's a good technology, lalo na if you want to open. No? Baka everyone will be required. So, if they're moving towards requiring this technology in every establishment, then that's a good opportunity. So, siguro, might as well add a little bit, no? Pero again, as I mentioned, wait a little bit of pullback. Konti lang. Pero thanks for giving me that stocks, no? I might consider. Ba siya? Okay. Siya? eToro. Yan. Thanks for heads up. Timus. Nakakadala sa PH market. Gusto ko na mag full-time US market. Tara na, let's go for US market. And if ever you want to open a US account, use my link, my eToro link, so you can do that. How are you filtering scanning stocks in global, Miss G? So we talked about that yesterday. I'm not sure if you joined yesterday, Olimar, pero we discussed about, let's say Warren Buffett's portfolio, and then we screen one by one and find for good opportunities. The reason why we do that as well is because si Warren Buffett na yan, hindi naman bibili yan ng jologs na company or ng pangit na fundamentals. So, at least we know the fundamentals are good. ARK, we will discuss. I'll have a free webinar discussing ARK Invest, and that's sponsored by eToro. So, I will let you know when will that be, guys. No? So, I'll update you with that. I just need to prepare for that. Yeah, but that one we will also discuss those scanning of stocks that you can use ARK Invest as well. And I'll share you a lot of how do you call this, resources that you can use to find stocks in the US because it's hard to find stocks. Sa dami nila. Ayun. So let's check Timos, no? If you have other stocks in mind, just let me know. Yan. Si T-Mobile. So, T-Mobile is actually very good din, no? Kasi, they are one of those companies that are ahead in terms of 5G, no? So, let me remove that. Alright. So, as you can see, medyo late na, no? Late ka na ng, if you want to enter, it should have been 124 because that's usually when it touches the 100 EMA. So, you have to either wait for that or, teka lang. Kasi for me, it's very important, what's my gain after this, you know? And for stocks like this, it usually have a wave that they follow, no? It's not very magulo or it's not something that, and you can see, no, sinusundan talaga niya yung etong uptrend na to, yung support trend niya. And then, ang, ang resistance trend niya, trend. And then yung support trend niya is usually at 100 EMA. But let's just plot it anyways. Ayan. So, as you can see, andito ka na sa kalagitnaan, no? And if you want to invest here, just calculate how much you will earn even if it reaches this point. So that's 7.2%, no? I'd rather wait until it goes back here, dito sa last niya na support, para I can at least get around 12% gain, no? If I wait for this one. But who knows, diba? Minsan kasi nagkakaroon sila ng intense na news. Let's say, sila yung ma-awardan ng 5G. Kunyari, sila yung na-awardan. Lilipad din yan, no? Let's just say 160. And even for that, like, we can check Yahoo Finance. Timos. And always check as well kung ano yung targets ng analyst. Kasi, usually that happens, no? Not all the time. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Pero, most siguro 60 to 70% of the time it hits. Because in USA, people really read this, no? So, I always tell my subscribers in Philippines na basahin nyo yung ano, yung mga research ni First Metrosec, Nicole, pero they don't read, no? Pero in US, they read. So, if that's what they think as it is the target, then usually that happens. So as you can see, it's 120 right now. The average target is 152 and the high target is 215. So let's just plot it like that, no? So 215, like ano yun, 152 yung 152. So you have an upside of 152. 14%, no? So it says there that it can reach 14% upside, 152. But if you get actually the high, which is 215, let's just say na hit niya, no? Lumabas, oh, kami nanalo ng ano, ganyan. Or siguro, minsan kasi, ano to, within the year. So, even if you buy now, tas antay ka na lang siguro for the rest of the year, no? You can get 55% upside for this one. So, this is actually a good stock for you to hold. No? Siguro if you want to play your portfolio well, so 50% of your portfolio should be just slowly moving companies, no, as cushion. And Timos is kind of a good company to place it, no? Especially 55% upside in a year, that's good. And sometimes you don't have to really wait for 1 year, no? Baka 6 months lang, lumabas na. Umakyat na yan mag-shoot up siya ng 200 and then out ka na, lipat mo na sa ibang stock na same potential, 50% upside. And then, you can double your money in it, like that particular portion, no? Pero at least you have at least 1 year to wait for it to reach 55. And I think that's acceptable, that's nice. Nalang masasabi ko. Nakakadala sa PH market. Ayun, nasabi naman na. How are you filtering scanning? Thank you din po sa tips. Nakapasok ako sa 1.26 and natatakot ako na biglang aangat. Sa biglang angat niya kahapon, hold ko muna siya siguro. 1.26, wow! Wait lang, ano yan, PX. So, nakapasok ka ng 126. Ganda ng pasok mo. So, ang ano ko lang dito, idea ko lang sa'yo, masasabi ko, since nakapasok ka naman na pala, I think kaya nilang i-run to ng 2. Let's just say 2. And what you can do as well is check Twitter, no? So, INPX. Punta tayo sa INPX. Kasi itong mga trader na to, meron silang sarili nilang idea. And usually, because yun yung iniisip nila, nangyayari. So, punta ka ng INPX. Basahin mo yung mga target prices nila. So, maybe it's today. So, they're really looking at it to blow up, no? So, you can see 8% up. Yan, momentum continues. What else? Yan. Let's see. Ano ba mga pinagsasabi ng mga tao? Holding for some for 1.6. So they're targeting 1.6. That's one person saying 1.6. So this one, they give also nice explanation. Global video analytics market was valued, wow, 1,528.1 million in 2019, and it's expected to reach blah 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 by 2025, registering CAGR of 24.5%, which is good, during the period of 2020-2025. So INPX. Is that really? Oh yeah, for INPX. Is that them? O it's different eh, it's Comtex. Minsan, bantayan nyo rin kasi mamaya iba-iba ng pinagsasabi itong mga to. So, INPX 1.44, security stock close near, high for the day, that 1.75 to 2.15 test next. So, as you can see, they'll have this thinking, no? It can actually go to, ayan, nasa 1.44. So, ang next na raw itatest is 175 and 2.15. So, those numbers are very critical. You have to remember those numbers. Because those numbers, once it hit that, it goes down. No? So, 176 tsaka 2.15. So, I think for me, if you reach 200, 2, that's 58%. That's good, no? So, but if it can actually reach 215, that's around 70% up, no? So, just make bantay of that. The first one is 170. Yan. So, 170, 30%. So, I think at 30%, bantayan mo lang kung ang tawag doon, kung hindi na lilipad. Kasi minsan na namamatay yung, nagdaday yung fire, and then, mag-aantay ka ulit ng months before siya lumipad. So, right at this point, once na mapansin na yan ng mga stocks, sa mga traders, then that's a good opportunity. Yun lang ang masasabi ko. So, bantayan nyo guys today yung INPX note. Thanks for that, Leonor. MU po yung Micron. Okay. Thank you. Bought Timos at the last dip. Sana tumaas. Ayun pala, so nakapasok ka ng dip. Hold mo lang yan. Magandang company naman si Timos. And if you want to take advantage of those short moves, then you can sell at the top and then buy again. Kasi minsan naman tayo, we can just choose one stock, 'di ba? Like yung mga favorite stocks natin, ganyan. And usually you can, like if for example, you bought here, tapos mag-dip siya ulit. So, lumiliit kasi yung earnings. And some people gets bothered on that. So, if you want, you can sell here, buy here, ganyan. So, let's check last one, no? Micron Technology. Ayan, so, the alligator is so alive. It's upward as well. Ayan. Okay. So, we're almost done, no? 1 minute. 1 p.m. na. Pero, let's check this one before we end. Yeah, the chart looks okay naman. Is this new 52-week high? Hindi niya 52-week high. 87 yung 52-week high niya. Ba't ayaw niya umakyat? Okay. So, if we plot, actually, this one, no? Ba't ayaw niya magpakita yung kalat? Okay, so I think this is enough. Anong news niya? Bakit siya tumataas? What's the catalyst? Okay, the financials is not very good for 5 years. Parang pababa siya. So, there must be a catalyst on this one for it to actually move up. What is that? Let's see. MU. Micron Technology. So, pre-market is up 0.84%. Okay. PE ratio 31. Beta 1.55. EPS is 2.65. Micron Technology Inc. stock underperforms Wednesday when compared to competitors. Yun lang. Ano pa? Micron. Wala bang ibang news na maganda? Capsule Technologies. Memory and storage solutions. It operates through the following segments. Compute and... honestly, I cannot find any catalyst for this one that could actually make it move higher. As of the moment, I think we need to research more on this. And I don't think we have time to do that right now because we have a few minutes left. And yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want to give you half, and even the chart, it's kind of like too steep for me. I would say it's a little bit steep for me. So I don't want to give any bad or any half, ano bang nicer way to say that? Half-assed, comment, no, on this one. I just think, like, for me, I wouldn't buy it if it's just me. Okay? So anyways, guys, again, thank you so much for joining our live stream. And, yeah, hopefully you can join again tomorrow, no? So, and also, guys, if you want to join my Patreon, I give my trade alerts there. You can join me there. And if you want to open an eToro account, you can use my link below. And thank you so much for always watching us. Super thank you. And if you have some stocks tomorrow that you want us to review, let me know. Marfy, I'll take a look at MU later. So tomorrow, if I get something good, I'll let you know. Ayun. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. And have a great trading day.